Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it certainly is. It is time for our weekly tarot and astrology reading here on the 20th of September of 2020. And as usual, I'm going to go over some Tarot de Marseille trumps that I drew at random for our upcoming week, and then we'll take a look at a little bit of astrology. And as always, it will be interesting, so please stay tuned. Okay, in a moment, 3 Tarot de Marseille trump cards are going to come onto the screen and cover my face. The cards that I drew at random for this week are the Pope, or Hierophant, the Justice card, and the World. Now the Pope is doing what the Pope does best. He's preaching. He is pontificating. He is sharing advice. He has 2 people kneeling before him, taking this advice and perhaps receiving his blessing as he is doing with the other hand. He is holding a scepter of wisdom. He is trying to also talk to the figure of justice. And she's like, I'm not listening, dude. I'm not tuned in. I'm holding up the sword. I'm cutting through your BS. Okay, I'm holding you at bay. I just don't want to hear it. I really don't. But I will take some of this into account. I will weigh this very carefully as I isolate myself as a lady of the world. The lady within the world card is paying attention to the justice figure. She is looking over at her. She is smaller than the lady of justice. So this is like a refinement of the wisdom of justice. It's surrounded by the victory wreath, which we could also see as a barrier of protection, as well as the 4 cherubic animals around this figure. So the lesson for this week, the moral of the story, is that as people pontificate, preach, talk to us, talk down to us, we need to hold them at bay. We need to control what we're taking in from so-called quote-unquote authority. We need to refine that. We need to balance that. And then we can go ahead and do our dance to our own drummer, however you want to say it, and feel secure in that knowledge. Okay, as far as the astrology goes, we do have some interesting things happening. This is a good time for manifesting. The moon is still continuing to wax. We recently had the new moon, so now the moon is increasing in power. It is growing stronger. We had the new moon this last Thursday, so we are in the first quarter. Things are particularly powerful right now for the moon in terms of its ability to communicate planetary energy to us. It brings about good things. We can attract things in our lives that we want, like money, abundance, love, healing, knowledge, creativity, whatever it is that we're looking for. We have some days where the moon is aligning nicely with the planets. Like today is a good day to work with the sun. We have the moon in good aspect with the sun. Tomorrow we're going to have the moon also in good aspect to the sun. So these are days that are good for working with the sun and the moon. The sun is good for authority, for empowerment, our physical health, our overall physical energy and well-being. The moon can be used for domestic matters, for the emotions, and really for a wide variety of things that we may want to bring into our lives. Then on Tuesday, we have the moon applying a good aspect to Mars. So this would be a good day for defensive magic, or magic that's inclined to bring us energy, physical empowerment, and or bravery. And then Thursday, the moon is good aspect to Jupiter, which naturally rules Thursday and is ruler of abundance. So this would be a good day for money manifesting. So we have several days here that are good for magical workings. And again, every day you can do something if you like, because again, the moon is waxing in its strength. Well, there you go. There is your weekly tarot and astrology reading. I appreciate your support. I do wish you very well. And until I see you next week, many, many blessings.